I don't worry about what they say. Most of the beginning drawing class, in my opinion, is about having students start to break an image into light and shadow. That, before I can really teach you shortcuts or tricks to creating the 3D illusion on a two-dimensional piece of paper, I have to get you to see what's really there. So the mind plays kind of tricks on us, and most beginning drawers, their main stumbling blocks are they're doing things their mind says to do, not what they really see. So for example, beginning student will a lot of times make a nose that I call the Miss Piggy nose. And they don't know why the nose looks like Miss Piggy. Well, it's because the mind says, there's two holes, and holes are circles. And so they draw two circles. And they're holes, but they're not circles. And the other thing is they're not on this plane, they're on this plane. And so a more oval-shaped hole on this plane coming at you is a whole nother angle. So first it's about seeing what's really there, not just drawing what we think is there.
It's more of a teach yourself, draw, and then kind of learn from your mistakes. So when we bring in our artwork and we all walk around and see what everyone else did, we kind of see what we could have changed or what we could have done, try and learn. So it's not a, this is how you're supposed to draw. It's, you draw in this style, and then you learn how to do it.
You know, the way I look at it is my karma, my responsibility karmically, what I owe my student is to share the information that I sincerely believe will make them a better artist and commercially viable. That'll help them get a job. That gray marker, those are so translucent, you see right through. And where you did overlap, there's some places. It's a nice effect. It's very nice. I really. So there is some cultural information that helps me keep a little more tuned in to younger generations. I have lost touch with the world that they're in. They grew up, they have a different perspective. And it keeps me informed as I hear that. But also, their artwork, their ideas, is fresh, their creativity. That inspires me too.
As editor is where I'm going. And yeah, it does help because you really, really have to analyze what you're seeing to the point where you have to put yourself in your audience's shoes and what they're going to interpret it as. So that guy's face may look something to you, and you have to make it look like that towards somebody else and let them relate to what you're feeling to at the same time.
So when you're an artist and you find that signature, the worst thing I think that could ever happen to you would be that you lost it because someone talked you out of it. And so to hang on to that, I think you almost need to, survival skills, shut that out. Get educated, get your piece of paper so you can get in those doors and get those jobs that you otherwise couldn't. But hang on to the joy that put you on the path in the first place. And you don't let the critics throw you off, or money, or even family, throw you off track of doing what moves you in that pure way that has nothing to do with ego, money, critics, school, nothing. Just do it because that's what you have to do. This one, I was inspired by Easter Island. I've always loved those giant heads, and they were at one time painted blue. I was watching a little history thing about it, and so I decided to paint the whole thing blue, and I really didn't like it, and so I started painting part of it black. I kind of like that, and then anyways, I've decided back to raw wood.